everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to do something a little different, and trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're diving into the world of math, but with a delicious twist. Forget your calculators and spreadsheets for a moment. We're going to learn how to use fruit to do calculations. It might sound a bit silly, but it's actually a fantastic way to visualize numbers and understand math concepts, especially for kids or anyone who finds numbers a bit intimidating. So, how does this work? It's all about assigning values. Let's start with something simple: addition. Imagine you have a basket of apples and a basket of bananas. Let's say one apple represents the number 1, and one banana also represents the number 1. If you have 3 apples and you add to bananas, how many pieces of fruit do you have in total? You just count them up: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 3 plus 2 equals 5. See? Super simple. You're using tangible, colorful objects to represent abstract numbers, which makes the whole process much more engaging. Now, let's make it a little more complex. What about subtraction? Let's say you have 7 oranges. These 7 oranges represent the number 7. Now, imagine your friend comes over and eats 3 of your oranges. How many do you have left? You started with 7, and you physically take away 3. You're left with 4 oranges. So, 7 minus 3 equals 4. By physically removing the fruit, the concept of taking away becomes crystal clear. It's not just a symbol on a page. It's a real action with a visible result. We can even tackle multiplication with fruit. Multiplication is just repeated addition, right? So, let's say you want to calculate 3 times 4. We can think of this as 3 groups of 4. So, grab your fruit bowl. Let's use grapes this time. Make 3 separate groups and put 4 grapes in each group. Now, all you have to do is count the total number of grapes. You'll find you have 12 grapes in total. So, 3 times 4 is 12. This method beautifully illustrates what multiplication actually means, moving beyond just memorizing times tables. And yes, you can even do division. Division is about splitting things into equal groups. Let's say you have 20 strawberries, and you want to share them equally among 4 friends. How many strawberries does each friend get? You can literally deal out the strawberries, one by one, into 4 piles until you have none left. When you're done, you'll see that each pile has 5 strawberries. So, 20 divided by 4 equals 5. This hands-on approach makes the concept of sharing and grouping completely intuitive. Now, here's where it gets really fun and a bit like a brain teaser. You've probably seen those viral math puzzles online, the ones with apples, bananas, and coconuts. Let's create one of our own. Imagine this: 3 apples added together equals 30. What does 1 apple equal? If 3 identical things add up to 30, you just divide 30 by 3. So, 1 apple equals 10. Simple enough. Next line: 1 apple plus the bunches of bananas equals 18. We already know the apple is 10. So, 10 plus 2 bunches of bananas is 18. If we take away the 10 from 18, we're left with 8. That means the 2 bunches of bananas equal 8. So, what does 1 bunch of bananas equal? 8 divided by 2 is 4. Great! Now we know an apple is 10 and a bunch of bananas is 4. Final line: a bunch of bananas minus a coconut equals 2. We know the bananas are worth 4. So, 4 minus a coconut equals 2. What number do you subtract from 4 to get 2? That's right, 2. So the coconut is worth 2. See how we use the fruit to solve a multi-step algebra problem without even realizing it? It turns a potentially tricky equation into a simple, visual puzzle. This method isn't just for kids. It's a powerful tool for anyone to strengthen their number sense. By associating numbers with physical objects, you build a stronger, more intuitive understanding of mathematical relationships. Plus, it's a great excuse to stock up on healthy snacks. So next time you're stuck on a math problem, Maybe head to the kitchen instead of reaching for a calculator. You might be surprised at what you can solve with a handful of berries or a couple of oranges. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you had fun and learned something new. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more creative learning ideas. Let me know in the comments what other everyday objects you could use to practice math. See you in the next one.